it's Emily Williams, the founder of I Heart My Life and your host of the I Heart My Life show. This is episode 135, How to Invest in Your Business as a New Coach, a real life coaching session with Rachel Gully. So Rachel is a self-love coach. She loves working with women on body image as well as confidence and putting themselves out there in the world with absolute respect and love for themselves. And yet she's struggling to move forward with her own coaching business. So she is struggling with not having the confidence to put herself out there, not feeling worthy of making the money she wants to make or creating the life that she's dreaming of. She doesn't know how to find the money to invest in building her business. She's bootstrapping it and doesn't know where to turn to get the funds. So today we're doing a real life coaching episode. I'm supporting her through all of those blocks so that she can move forward and completely transform her life, not just for herself, but for her 4 kids. So if right now you know you have this big dream, but you're confused about how to make it happen and you're worried about investing in your success, because after all, there are no guarantees, this is the episode for you. It's real, it's honest, it's vulnerable, and I so appreciate Rachel being willing to go there with us live on the I Heart My Life show. So let's go ahead and dive in. This episode is sponsored by I Heart Coaching, our signature program for new and aspiring online coaches. I Heart Coaching is your one-stop shop designed to support you in becoming the next standout online coach. Whether you're brand new to the digital space or looking to take your coaching business to the next level, this is a comprehensive program that's going to show you how to build a successful coaching business from A to Z. We're going to share how to generate maximum revenue and book out your calendar with dream clients. To learn more, go to iheartcoaching.com. Welcome to the show, Rachel. I'm so excited to have you here, and thank you for being willing to go a bit deeper with your goals and your dreams and your desires. I'm excited for this session.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited too.
So can you tell everyone listening a little bit about your business and the work that you do?
So I am an empowerment coach. I help women overcome body image issues, especially if they have quite sort of low self-esteem, lack confidence, and just generally really dislike the skin that they're in.
Beautiful. I was just looking at your Instagram yesterday and you posted a really vulnerable picture, which is something I know you do regularly. So I know that you're helping a lot of people and really helping to shift that negative self-image that they might be experiencing at the moment. So your work is super powerful.
Thank you. Yeah, that's completely my aim is just to get women feeling confident and sexy and empowered in their skin.
Great. And so can you tell us, where are you at the moment with your business? So what year are you in your business? How many clients do you have? What are you offering? All of that stuff.
I am still in the very early stages of my business. It's something that I've been toying around with for about 18 months. It's taken me a long time to get here. I finally took the plunge during UK COVID lockdown to actually put it out there that this is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. So yeah, I'm still very much in the early stages. I've done a beta test of my first course, which went really well. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just running my first sort of few courses at the moment, and I'm just starting to offer some one-to-one coaching as well.
Great. And so what was it about going through COVID or, anything you experienced a few months ago that really helped you kick things into high gear and say, you know what, I'm actually doing this?
I just kind of realized that with everything that was going on, we were being put in lockdown, people, were in a lot of crisis. And I just thought it's a perfect opportunity for me to try and help as many women as I can out there. And, life is too short. It was sort of really hit home. And that if I want to follow my dreams, now is the perfect time to do it.
Great. And so what are your dreams, Rachel, for this company and for yourself?
Oh, I have big dreams. I want to be the expert in my field of, positive body image. I have dreams of hosting retreats and, conferences and and things like that. I'm literally just speaking around the world and helping as many women as possible.
And so what is it going to take for you to get there?
A lot of hard work is going to take me to get there. That's probably the bit that I get stuck on as well. I have these dreams, but it's figuring out how to make those dreams a reality.
Right. Yeah. So at this point, up until, this moment when we're recording this, we've been in the COVID experience for about 6 months or so. And so you've had 6 months of trying to put this out there. You've obviously made some strides, but what do you feel you need support wise in terms of reaching those dreams? Is it coaching? Is it somebody giving you, the step-by-step process? What do you feel would be the difference maker for you?
Coaching. I'm a big believer in coaching myself as well, having coaches, and I do try and sort of get them in where I can. So yes, someone to coach me on, make sure that I'm doing the right things. Strategy for me is a big thing as well. Obviously, the area that I'm in, there is some big players. I do have a bit of imposter syndrome. I say bit, probably quite a lot of imposter syndrome, which I think is completely normal. And but that is something that obviously I need to tackle as well.
So let me ask you a question here. Let's just be completely honest. So I know that you've been interested in our iHeart coaching program, and I'm curious to know what has stopped you from signing up, earlier this year and to this point. What has stopped you from pushing go on that?
Probably more of my own financial situation has been stopping me. Obviously, we have another business as well, which we kind of lost a lot of our clients down through COVID. And obviously having 4 children, it's been quite sort of a strain financially, which was probably another reason why I wanted to sort of try and start my own coaching business as well. So I could then have the means to hire coaches to help me.
Yeah. And so what would it take for you to be able to be a part of this program or hire coaches? How much money would you have to be making every single month in your business?
I would like to make at least 5,000 a month, UK pounds.
And what is it that you're charging for your one-on-one program right now?
My one-on-one program, I have either a 3-month course or a 6-month course. My 6-month is 2,699, and my 3-month is 1,499.
Okay. So it would just take a couple of clients from the 6-month program each month for you to reach that goal.
Yes.
Okay. And so how much have you made in the business so far in terms of, monthly sales? What is the most you've ever made in 1 month period?
I haven't made anything from my business at the moment.
Okay. And so right now you're putting yourself out there, you're doing your Instagram post. What else are you doing to bring in those clients?
A lot of it is just a lot of Instagram. That's where a lot of my audience hang out. So I spend my time following other people, trying to engage with other people. I hang out in Facebook groups specifically for this area to try and sort of give people advice. So yeah, that's kind of just all that I'm doing at the moment.
Okay. And so if you were to advise one of your students about ways in which she could become more confident, create a positive body image, what would you tell them?
It's a lot of it is believing in yourself. A lot of it is changing your mindset. Work that I'm still doing a lot on as well, especially sort of my money mindset. But yeah, a lot of body confidence comes from within. So it is a lot of mindset work that I work on.
Okay. And so if you were to apply what you teach your clients to your business, what would you say to yourself?
Stop stalling would be one thing that I can do it, and I can be that person that I want to be. It is a lot of it is my own mindset, my own judgment on myself, which is causing me to play small and self-sabotage, I guess.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this. What would it look like for you to no longer play small? So let's look at the opposite. What would it look like for you to go all in and to be that person who is confident about their services and what they have to offer the world and to have that self belief? If you had all of that, how would you be showing up differently? What would you be doing?
I think I would feel more confident in my messaging that I'm giving out. Sometimes I wonder whether I have the right social media strategy, whether what I'm saying, or rather how I'm saying it, is resonating. So yeah, I think I would just make myself be sort of more confident in the actual message that I'm giving out.
Okay. Anything else?
I think once I'm more confident in what I'm actually putting out there, I think that will then it will show. Maybe my posts or pictures don't quite show my confidence in myself and my abilities at the moment.
Okay. So it sounds like you're looking for guidance, you're looking for strategy, you're looking for reassurance, you're looking for eyes on your overall strategy and your marketing to make sure you're on the right track and targeting the right people. Is that right?
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay. And so how would things transform if all of that was available to you within the next few weeks?
I think I would literally just go all in. And I think with the guidance, I would know that what I'm doing is right. That would give me a bit more confidence in what I'm doing and in my business. Yeah, and literally I would literally just put everything into it and to making my dream happen, really.
And how would that feel?
I think that would, that would in turn would give me even greater confidence as well, and make me, feel confident in myself and in my business, and knowing that this is right for me, this is where I'm meant to be, and that I can help these women, and that these women do need me.
So all of that, it sounds like it's exactly what you need and that it would make a huge shift. And all of that is available for you within our iHeart coaching program. So what is it that's stopping you from saying yes to that?
I don't know. Maybe again, it's probably my own, like I said, my financing, and my lack of confidence probably in myself. Like I say, I self-sabotage quite a bit. So that probably is why I perhaps pull away from things that I should be jumping all into, like the coaching.
And so in what ways are you self-sabotaging on a regular basis? What does that look like?
I have a habit of checking out other people in this area, and seeing, I know numbers shouldn't be an issue, but you see sort of how many followers they get on their Instagram, and sort of their the comments and things that they get, and they seem to, it is a bit sort of a imposter syndrome, comparisonitis, that you kind of think, is there too many people in this particular area? What makes me stand out? Maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. Yeah, and that kind of then just makes me pull away slightly, and then I find that I don't show up as much as I should.
Yeah, thank you for your honesty. So, have you heard me use the phrase stopping strategy before?
No, I don't think so, actually.
Okay. So what happens for all of us is our mind essentially knows a way to get us to stop. And so for you, it's going into that comparison hangover where you're looking at everyone else online and you actually use the comparison as a way to harm yourself. And everyone has a different stopping strategy. For some people, it's overwhelm. For some people, it's confusion. For some people, it's comparison. But it's basically the mind knowing exactly what buttons to push to get Rachel to stop moving forward with her dreams. And so, does that make sense so far?
Completely, yes.
Yeah. And so this is where we have to be on high alert and we have to connect with our desire on a regular basis. Like you told me at the beginning of this this time together, your desire is to impact other women. Your desire is to make $5,000 a month. Your desire is to replace the income from the other business. Your desire is, I know you have children, I'm sure, to have time with the kids, but your desires right now are being overshadowed by the fears, by the stopping strategy, by the insecurity, by this confusion around what the next strategy is. And so your job is to be on high alert for when that happens and reconnect with your desires. And when your mind tries to go to that place, say, you know what? I know what I'm meant for. Like, although this person has thousands of followers, it doesn't matter. There's more than enough clients out there for me. And thank the person who's reminding you what's possible, that it is possible to have thousands of followers and to have an impact and all the things that you're craving, because you're literally seeing an example of possibility right before your eyes. And so you have to decide, are you going to use that example to harm yourself or to inspire yourself?
Yeah. No, I completely get that. And yeah, I tend to use it to harm myself instead. So I need to flip that switch.
Yeah. And, in terms of the work that we do in iHeart Coaching specifically, there's a reason why we start with 6 weeks of mindset work, because there's so much that comes up for us when we're trying to do something different. Just like with the students that you work with and your clients who you desire to serve, there's going to be a lot of programming in their mind that's telling them, oh, I'm not beautiful, or I can't be confident, or this isn't possible for me. And so it's really important that you're able to do this work for yourself before you go out and help other people. And it's very natural for any of us who are trying to do something new to feel those moments of insecurity, that moment of doubt, the time where we're feeling like we don't have enough confidence, where we want to stop. And that's why the group environment and the mindset work that we do is so essential for women like you, because honestly, it's impossible to do it on your own, because your mind right now is not telling you the truth. And until you recognize that and you have more awareness and you learn the tools that we teach you, it's like one step forward, two steps back. And it's consistently this struggle to go to the next level when you're constantly fighting your mind. Does that make sense?
That makes complete sense. And I mean, I was nodding along. Everything you said there is completely me. I will have these days where I just really superly, believe in myself and that I can do this. And then I will take 2 steps back and, self-sabotage and think, I often think that I'm a bit of a hypocrite, because I'm, wanting to teach these women how to be confident in their bodies when I'm not 100% confident in my abilities some of the time.
Now, no, I thank you for sharing that. And no one's asking you to be 100% confident every second. We're not robots. But I am asking you to walk your talk. And so I want you to really think about what that looks like. If you're teaching other women to go for their dreams, create more confidence, create that self-love, what do you need to be exuding and showing them on a regular basis in order to be in integrity?
Yeah, no, I completely get you, and that's probably something that I don't show much of. So yeah, I definitely need to walk my talk. Yeah.
So if you summed it up in one word, what you love helping women with, what would it be?
I love helping women just completely turn the way that they think about their bodies, turn that around, and realize that a lot of the time we are fed, a lot of lies from the media with regards to how our bodies should be. A lot of our bodies are made up of a lot of genetics. We are all different, and we're not all going to be this same size and same look, and that we should just embrace what we've been given.
Mm-hmm. Can we say that's self-love, or what is the one word?
I would say probably self-love. Yeah.
Okay. So if you were displaying self-love to yourself during this period of time, what would that look like?
It would be self-love to me is just believing in yourself.
Great. Okay, let's stick with that. What action would you be taking right now if you fully believed in yourself?
Whatever actions that I would need to get me to where I am.
To get you to where you want to go, you mean?
Where I want to go, sorry, yeah.
Right. Okay. So what do you know what those actions are?
A lot of it would be investing in something like the iHeart coaching. Yeah, I think that it would help me. I know that it would help me get to where I want to be.
So I want to make this really clear here. You know that it would help you get to where you want to be. And yet right now you're not allowing yourself to say yes to it. Why is that?
I worry a lot about the financial strain that it might put on us as a family.
Let's table that for a second. What financial abundance do you feel it could help your family achieve?
A lot. I really believe that if I can reach my dreams of where I want to be, that we will have abundance of money, and finances wouldn't be an issue. We wouldn't have to worry where the next meal's coming from, or if we can pay the bills this month, or things like that.
Mm-hmm. And where does that struggle come from? Do you have family members who have gone through financial struggles?
Most of the family. Yeah, I have a lot of negativity around money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I was brought up sort of fairly comfortably, but I realised in my teens that a lot of sorry, I'm going to cry. A lot of the finances we had were from illegal means, shall we say? So yeah, that kind of shot things down, and then throughout sort of my late teens, there was a lot of financial hardship, and just a lot of general sort of negativity around money. And I guess I'm still holding on to that.
Thank you for sharing that. So what do you feel you're holding on to? Is it a negative opinion of money, negative thoughts about money? What is it?
Both negative thoughts that, money doesn't grow on trees, and doesn't get is what I was told quite a lot growing up, and always told that, money is evil, and, you shouldn't have a lot of it. And I just guess I just don't feel worthy of having any.
Mm-hmm. So the people who have money, how are they different to you?
I guess they're not. I don't know. I don't know anybody with money, I guess, or seemingly. I don't know. A lot of the people I guess I surround myself with are in similar situations to me as well, which probably doesn't help.
Okay, well, let's look at the people who you do know. I know you're in our community. You're talking to me right now. I have money in the bank account. So how am I different to you?
Obviously, you're a lot more successful than me, but you're a hard worker. But I don't know.
Right. So and I know that you've done some of this work before, but I'm just going to reiterate here. There are stories that you've grown up with about lack and wealth that are ingrained in you. And right now, the group that you're surrounding yourself with and the family members and the friends, they're all at the same level. And so what you're seeing on a daily basis is a constant reminder, and it's reinforcing what you've been taught growing up, that money is hard to come by. I want doesn't mean I get, all of that stuff. And so right now, unless you do something drastic and you put yourself in a different environment, nothing is going to change. And I say that with a lot of love, but also a lot of urgency, because I know that you want a different life for your children. But right now, staying in the same place and not making different decisions means that you're not going to get a different result. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And so what different decisions can you start to make on behalf of the vision that you have for yourself, your kids, everything that I know you desire? And honestly, your eyes have been open to what's possible through the coaching industry, through the people that you follow online. And like you said, there's nothing different between them and you. They're making different choices. That's one thing, but innately we are all worthy. And so you have to really decide within yourself, how much longer are you willing to put up with a life that does not excite you and work that doesn't excite you? How long are you going to adhere to the family belief system around lack, around money only comes to you when you do something illegally? How much longer are you going to abide by those laws? And you really have to answer that for yourself and ask yourself, if it is no longer something you're going to abide by, what is it going to take to radically transform?
Yeah. And yeah, I know what I need to do. Yeah, I need to make big changes in a lot of sort of the people that I associate with. I need to find people that align with me a lot more, which I know a lot of them are within, the I Heart My Life group and, the coaching and everything like that. So that's the way that I need to go. I know that.
And so when you say that out loud, what comes up for you?
Fear. My heart is racing.
Yeah. What's the fear about? Fear of what?
Failing, I guess. Spending a lot of money to fail.
Well, let's take a look at that.
Okay.
Let's follow it. Say you were to spend the money on iHeart Coaching in particular, invest in your business, and turns out didn't work. What would happen?
I guess nothing sort of major disastrous would happen. I would probably just feel a bit sort of defeated inside, I guess, a bit that I've let my family down or let myself down ultimately.
Do you feel a bit defeated and like you let yourself down and your family down right now?
Yeah, even now I feel like I'm letting them down, that I don't want them having the same story that I had growing up.
So what is it going to take for you to rewrite the story?
To really make a difference and just to make the decision to actually, go for it and actually do it and put everything I have into this business and doing everything that I need to do to get to where I want to be.
Mm-hmm. And what's scarier, doing that and failing or staying in this same place right now?
Staying in the same place right now. I don't want to be in this place.
Yeah. Let's flash forward to Rachel 10 years from now. What do you want to be able to say about her? What is she doing?
She will be spending most of her time in California, where she absolutely loves to be and dreams to be out there. And she has amazing friends around the world who are all sort of confident in themselves and believe in her and her abilities, and she believes in her and her abilities, and her family believe in her and what she can do. And she has, sold out retreats and conferences and just an amazing lifestyle.
Wow. I got goosebumps. How do you feel saying that?
Yeah, I've got a bit of goosebumps as well. My hands are sweaty. And it makes me feel it. Yeah, makes my heart sort of skip a beat and makes me feel excited and happy. Like California is my happy place.
Yeah, I can feel your energy shift. And so this is what we need to focus on. That vision has been gifted to you. Not everyone has the vision. Not everyone wants to live in California. Not everyone wants to sell out conferences and events. That vision has been gifted to you for a reason. And every moment and every second that you deny it and you don't move full speed ahead, it's developing mistrust with yourself, with your heart, with your intuition. And I know that you would tell your clients that they can trust themselves and that they need to follow the thing that's calling them. I know that's one of those mantras and mottos that you really believe in.
Yeah.
And I do too. And so right now, every moment that we're denying that something big, that thing that you're meant for, it's creating that mistrust. And so now is your opportunity to keep that vision in mind with every step. And anytime your mind tries to tell you, oh no, you can't do it, or you don't have enough followers, or who are you? You're in the UK. You're not going to be going to California. What are you talking about? Anytime your mind tries to bring that up, you have to have the awareness that that's actually not the truth. It's literally just your programming and your mind trying to keep you in the same place. And this is a practice that we have to do forever. Anytime we're up leveling, anytime we're stretching, anytime we're using different muscles, our mind doesn't know what the future holds and it wants to be able to predict. And when it can't, it freaks out. But your heart knows what the future holds. You just told me this beautiful image, this crystal clear picture of what your life is going to be like in 10 years. That's the truth.
Yeah. And that's, that is where I want to be. And I know if I just make those changes in my life that I can get there.
Great. And so let's really talk about that. It sounds like we've gotten clear on the vision. We know where you want to go. You understand that there's nothing different between you and the people who have what you want. You are worthy. And so what is one way that you could fund your dreams and get the support that you're craving?
I don't know. See, this is the other thing, that stops me is that I don't have anything. I mean, obviously, without offering my courses, I don't know of any other means to get the finances to fund what I need.
Where are you offering your courses right now?
A lot of it is just online on social media.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. How many kids do you have, Rachel?
I have 4.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a bit of a sensitive question.
Mm-hmm.
If someone came to you and said, unless you give me $6,000, I'm going to kill all of your children.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do? How would you find the money?
Beg, steal, and borrow. I would literally do anything. I would, sell whatever I had that it was,
Like what? Tell me.
I'd sell everything. Oh gosh, just anything that I could get my hands on that I could get some money for. I would sell, or I would, try and borrow money from somewhere or someone.
Let's really think about that. So this is, let's say, 4,500 pounds, right? $6,000. What could you sell right now that would bring it to $4,500? That would bring in the money, 4,500 pounds.
I don't know if I have anything of value. I probably have a few things. I've probably got some electrical items that probably maybe a higher value that I could sell.
Okay. What about the courses in the program?
Yeah.
Could you sell those?
I could. Yeah.
If there were literally lives at stake, what would you be doing differently to sell your courses and your one-on-one?
I would probably show up a hell of a lot more on social media than what I'm doing. Definitely, I would create more conversations than what I'm currently doing. I think perhaps I'm missing something somewhere. Maybe I'm not taking on people's signals that they actually do want to work with me. Maybe I'm missing those slightly, or just overlooking them because of, I suppose, my lack of belief in myself. So yeah, I would literally just be all in, trying to get my courses sold wherever I could.
Great. So again, this is a really dramatic example, and I appreciate you working with me here. But
Mhm.
what I'm trying to help you see is that right now there are lives at risk. Your life, your husband's life, your kids' lives. They're at risk of not changing unless you do something drastically different. And so you have to get yourself to the place where you know nothing is going to change unless you take drastic action, and ask yourself, if my life or my children's lives were literally at risk, how would I be handling this? How would I be showing up? And like you said, you would be all in. Your energy would be different. You would be reaching out. You would be on Instagram. You would be on Facebook. You would be having more conversations. There would be nothing that you wouldn't at least try, to see if it worked and resulted in you making those sales. You would probably reach out to family members. You would probably apply for a credit card. You would probably look into a loan. You would probably, do whatever it takes to bring in that money. And I know that people don't always understand, but this is truly the urgency when you're dealing with previous money stories and beliefs that are causing you pain and struggle on a daily basis. Your life is at risk. The dream life we just expressed, the 10-year from now dream, that is at risk of not happening unless you do something drastic.
Yeah, I know that. I know that is at risk, and that makes me really sad.
Right. What's sad about it?
Because it's a dream that I've had for a very long time. And it makes me sad, I guess, just plodding along like this in life and never really being happy and, doing what I love to do and being where I love to be.
Right. So how do you think, if you no longer were plodding along and you were actually all in, how do you think that would shift the way in which you're showing up online?
I think once I make the decision to be all in, I go all in, and then it's a case of, just doing it really, I guess.
Well, let me help you out here. So we need to think about the energy we're putting out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when we show up with, the plodding along energy or the dabbling energy or 2 steps forward, 1 step back, so on and so forth, we show up with that energy, then that's the type of result that we get. And that's the type of client that we attract. So I want you to think about the all in Rachel and the type of person she will attract. And from my experience, when you go all in, other people can feel that. They might not be able to identify exactly what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's somebody who's all in a relationship with you, your husband, your friends, your family, they're there for you 100%. That's very different to relationships with people who are more surface level friends. It's a completely different energy. And so the same thing happens when you make a decision to go all in. And I've seen this time and time again. When people invest in our programs, they might think for a second, I don't know how I'm going to find the money. We've even had people sign up on the payment plan and not know how they're going to make the next payment. But because they went all in, that's basically a huge signal to their clients and to the universe energetically that they are requiring that these clients come in because they've made a demand for it. They've put this motion in place and said, this is non-negotiable for my life. And so I require this money to come in. There's a purpose for this money to come in. And that energetic shift changes everything. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so we have to understand the domino effect of our choices. When you're showing up with dabbling energy, you're going to get dabbling results and you won't make the sale. Versus showing up as all in, it changes the game. And one of the reasons why we have these amazing programs like iHeart Coaching and we require people to invest in themselves is because that shift happens the moment you make your payment. because it's literally like the clearest sign of you being all in. Your energy changes, you become more confident because you know for the next 6 months, you are going to learn so much to help you build your business. You're going to have the support system that you're craving. All of that alone, just making the decision changes your energy, just like it will with your clients. When they decide to work with you, that's so exciting to them. They're going to shift their energy. They're going to become a different person literally in that moment.
Yeah, I think definitely it would make me feel more confident. And I guess once you feel confident, it just kind of, it spills out, doesn't it? So there would definitely be a shift in my own energy, I think.
Yeah. So what decisions can you make right now that are going to support you moving closer to that 10-year vision?
It would literally just, I would have to go all in and definitely look into a way of funding the coaching, the iHeart coaching, as soon as possible.
Great.
Like imminently.
Yeah. So what does it look like for you to look into the funding? What does that mean?
It would be a case of seeing if I could borrow some money or get some sort of short loan or something somewhere. And obviously putting myself out online a bit more and trying to sell some courses as quick as I can.
Great. How would that feel for you to achieve that, to take that action and have the result and get into the program?
Life-changing, to be honest. I think it would be really exciting for me. I think it's something that I need just to take me to that next level in getting to, to my dream. Yeah, and I think it would sort of really help me with my mindset work as well.
This is essential for your mindset work.
Yeah.
And your business. And we have to understand that it's going to take, obviously you are a resourceful woman, but it's going to take anyone much longer to get results when they try and do it on their own. So I want you to really go into this research and funding of this opportunity with the mindset of this is non-negotiable. This is in my heart. And so I know that when the desire is there, the money is there. And that's literally what you tell yourself every step of the way. When the desire is there, the money is there. And I don't exactly know where it is, but I'm going to look under every single rock I possibly can. I'm going to put my work out there. I'm going to reach out to every person who posts on my posts on Instagram. I'm going to send DMs. I'm going to send Loom videos and video messages. I'm going to reach out to people in Facebook groups. I'm going to speak about my work like I'm already that woman 10 years from now, because this is non-negotiable for me. And I'm going to warn you, Rachel, once we get off of this time together, your mind is going to say, who is this Emily Williams? What a bitch. She has no idea what I'm going through. She doesn't know, anything about our family and our financial situation. She's so annoying. I can do this myself. I'm not going to post. I don't need to post. It's going to come up with all the reasons. Again, it's going to implement the stopping strategy. So you need to be on high alert and say, no, I know what the truth is. And you'll have this episode. I'll send it to you. And you re-listen to this and reconnect with that 10-year vision. So I'm going to have my team reach out to you and stay in close connection with you as you are bringing in the money for the program. Mm-hmm. And I want you to understand right now, it can feel challenging, but you please know that we believe in you. We deliberately invited you on this call because we believe in you and your work, and we know what you are capable of. And so in those moments where it feels like you can't do it or you don't have the belief in yourself, please remember that we are here, and I want you to reach out. I want you to connect and get our support to help you make this happen.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
You're welcome. So how was the session for you, Rachel?
It was really good, actually. I think it was definitely given me a lot of food for thought, and it's really made me want to up my game and take things to the next level.
Great. And what's your biggest biggest takeaway?
that I can be that person that I dream of being, and that having the support and help isn't completely out of my reach.
Great. Let's say that really strongly, okay? Let's change it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I am the person I dream of becoming. Say that.
I am the person I dream of becoming.
One more time.
I am the person I dream of becoming.
One more.
I am the person I dream of becoming.
Beautiful. That's your new reality. You already are that person, okay?
Yeah.
So we believe in you. Like I said, we will be in touch with you. And thank you for sharing your story and so much vulnerability with our community. I know that this has resonated with a lot of people, and it's something all of us have to work through as we're going to the next level. So again, we believe in you, and thank you so much for your time today. I hope you loved today's episode and that you saw yourself in Rachel. If you are struggling to go to the next level and worried about investing, I hope this episode supported you in moving forward with your dreams. All of us are at risk of not living our best life and not achieving the impact that we were born to have. Let this be the day that everything changes for you and you move full speed ahead towards your dreams. We are here to help you. iHeart Coaching is available for you. If you're curious to know more about that program, you can go to iHeartCoaching.com, or you can even book a call with our team to learn more about the different ways that we can support you in your vision. You can go to iHeartMyLifeBooking.com to book that clarity call. Regardless, I want to see you taking action. So again, let this be the day that everything changes. You can do this. You are empowered. You are incredible. You are capable, and we believe in you. I'll talk to you soon. We hope you loved this episode. Thank you so much for being an avid listener of the I Heart My Life show. Take a second and leave a review. It would mean so much to us, and we read all of them. And for further inspiration and life and business tips about creating a life that you love and achieving massive success, definitely follow us at iHeartMyLife on Instagram and at iHeartMyLifeNow on Facebook. See you next time.